From Opryland in Nashville, this is Ralph Emery with... Pop Goes the Country! Pop goes the country. Pop goes the country. Sing me a good old country song and the whole wide world will sing along. Let's sing about life and love in the morning sun, and laughs and jokes and country fun. Big jet planes and midnight trains and lonely sound of April rain. That's a country song. Special. This week I have somebody to help me bring on everybody else. The First Lady of Country Comedy, a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, Cousin Minnie Pearl.
I'm just so proud to be here. And now you're going to let me introduce the guests.
Yes, I am, Minnie.
First of all, I'd like for you to meet a beautiful little lady named Margo Smith. With the bang, here's Gary Stewart and Mickey Gilley.
If you got the money, honey, I got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin'. We're gonna have a time. Bring along your Cadillac and leave my old wreck behind. If you got the money, honey, I got the time. There ain't no need to tarry. Let's start out tonight. We're gonna spread your boy. We're gonna do it right. We'll make all of those night spots, dance, drink beer and wine. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. Got a ticket, Gary? Yeah. Well, we'll go honky-tonkin' and hit every club in town. We're gonna go to the park where it's dark. I wanna fool around. We'll have all my baby all the way down the line. If you got that money, honey, the boy sure got some time. And if you got the money, I've got the time. We're gonna go honky-tonkin' and we're gonna have the time. We're gonna make all those night spots. Yeah, drink, beer and wine. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. Woo! You got the money, honey, I got the time.
Well, this is a position I've been wanting to be in for a long time, surrounded by a handsome young man. See there? First of all, Mickey, I'd like to ask you where you came from.
Well, Minnie, originally I came from a little town called Faraday, Louisiana. There was some more talent on the side of our family, too. Jerry Lewis and Jimmy Swaggart. We're all kin.
Yes, well, it runs in the family.
Well, they say so, I guess. But I make my home now in a little town called Houston, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
The Astrodome City.
That's a good town to be from. Where are you from?
Well, I live in Florida now, see. I'm from Fort Pierce, Florida.
and I was born in Kentucky.
In Kentucky?
Yeah.
How'd you get off down there in Florida?
Well, my daddy loaded up pickup and all the kids and the dogs and the chickens and the mattresses, and we headed south.
For the climate?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Nashville, what's wrong with Nashville?
Oh, I love it. I think it's a wonderful town.
Well, you're both very talented. When did you start playing the piano?
Well, Minnie, I started playing piano when I was about 13 years old. I used to play in the Assembly of God Church. Me and my mother used to sing some songs together, and then every now and then we'd get together and do some things with Jerry and Jimmy. So it was sort of a thing that we kind of grew up with as boys.
Uh-huh. I think most of us in country music had that kind of background, and you had the same kind, you just picked it up?
Oh, yeah, just, picked up a guitar after I got it for Christmas. And,
You're so cute.
and-
I wish I was your all's age. At this time, speaking of age, I'd like to introduce this beautiful little lady, Margo Smith, to sing her hit number.
Oh, it hurts to go away. It's impossible to stay. But there's one thing I must say before I go. I love you. I love you. You know, I'll be thinking of you in most everything I do. Now the time is moving on, and I really should be gone. But you keep me hanging on for one more smile. I love you all the while. With your cute little way, will you promise that you'll save your kisses for me? Save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. So long, honey, so long. Hang on, baby, hang on. Don't you dare me to stay, 'cause you know I'll have to say that I've got to work each day, and that's why I go away. But I count the seconds till I'm home with you. I love you. It's true. You're so cute, honey, gee. Won't you save them up for me? Your kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. So long, honey, so long. Hang on, baby, hang on. Don't you dare me to stay, 'cause you know you've got to save your kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. You're so cute, honey, gee. Even though you're only 3, save your kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me.
Margo, you're delightful. I wonder how many of your fans know that the sophisticated Margo Smith's real name is Betty Lou.
Oh, I'm not sophisticated. I'm really. He laughs like that dog on TV.
You mean the bass player?
Yeah,
I understand that you have a Minnie Pearl at your house.
I do. Her name is Holly, and she loves hats, and she dresses up in hats and says she's Minnie Pearl.
Bless her heart.
That's
Well,
what Minnie said. Bless her
Oh, I
heart.
hope Holly's watching somewhere. We want to
She
say
is.
hi to Holly. Now we're going to move over here to the piano. Last year, you may recall, if you watched our show with Charlie Pride, that Gary Stewart was one of our special guests on that show, and Charlie called him the king of the honky-tonk singers. And I think this is the reason why. Watch and listen to Gary Stewart.
There's no place for us to hide in the neon world outside. I suppose we'll always meet in some room above the street. The city lights glow on the shade, but they can't find the love we made. When I close my eyes, I see you in some room above the street. In some room above the street, like thieves and beggars when we meet. Awake before the break of day, then like the night will steal away. I can make it through the hours I spend with mine and you with yours. 'Cause when I close my eyes, I see you in some room above the street. In some room above the street, like thieves and beggars when we meet. Awake before the break of day, then like the night will steal away. But if he wants your love tonight, don't turn away, don't hurt his pride. Close your eyes and think of me in some room above the street. Thank you.
And now, here's the gal from Grinder Switch, Cousin Minnie Pearl.
Well, I'm proud to see you all, and I want to tell you that I have got on a brand new hat. And I heard there was fellers here tonight that'd just kiss you at the drop of a hat. Woo! Oh, well, excuse me. Well, anyway, what I started to say, you all think all I think about is kissing. That's right. Now, I come up here to tell you about my brother. Now, there was a circus come through Grinder Switch. That's where I live at, Grinder Switch. Well, there was the circus come through, and there was a feller had some trick dogs. And somebody went up to him after the show, and they said, Minnie Pearl's brother's got some trick dogs. And this fella with the circus said, I'd like mighty well to see him. Well, he come up there to the house that afternoon after the show, and he said he wanted to see Brother's dogs. So Brother took him around behind the house, and there was them old blue tick hounds laying there scratching. Well, the fella said, I hear them dogs does tricks. And Brother said, yes, they do. And so Brother snapped his finger, and the first dog turned to flip, landed on his feet. And the fella with the circus said, I've got dogs can do that. And Brother snapped his fingers twice, and the second dog turned to flip and landed right up on top of that other dog. And the feller said, I've got dogs can do that. And Brother snapped his fingers 3 times, and the third old dog turned a flip, landed up on the other 2, and started singing Yankee Doodle. Well, the feller said, I want that top dog. I'll give you any amount of money for that top dog. And Brother said, you don't want that top dog. Okay, the feller said, I do. I want that top dog singing Yankee Doodle. And Brother said, you don't want the top dog. You want the dog in the middle. He's a ventriloquist. He's throwing his voice. But Brother's crazy about dogs. In fact, there are some that say he's crazy. But anyway, he's crazy about dogs. He's got an old dog he calls Careless, because he got him for a hunting dog, and he cares less about hunting than dog you ever seen. And he had a leg on each corner, but one corner got cut off. So Brother put a wooden leg on there. And now that's the finest rabbit-running dog you ever seen. He not only chases rabbits, but he catches them and clubs them to death with that wooden leg.
Oh, you like my hat, Minnie?
Your hat cost more than my hat, and I don't like that. Yours cost $2.98, and mine cost $1.98.
Minnie, I understand.
But then it's all important what's under the hat.
Well, Minnie, when they were pricing yours, I think it was a little before they started pricing mine. Inflation has set in.
Well, it certainly has. And did you know that I have to tell that joke about the beard? Do you mind?
Go ahead.
Well, our hats get in the way. Ralph asked me if a girl minded kissing a feller with a beard, and I said, don't nobody mind going through a little brush to get to a picnic.
Oh, Minnie! It's music time on Pop Goes the Country, and here again is our guest star, Mickey Gilley.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, hop! All the girls all get prettier at closing time. Now they all began to look like movie stars. Now the girls all get prettier at closing time. When the change starts taking place, puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of those backstreet bars. If I could rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm looking for a 9, but 8 could work right in. A few more drinks and I might slip to 5 or even 4. When tomorrow morning comes and I wake up with a number 1, I swear I'll never do it anymore. Now the girls all get prettier at closing time. Now they all began to look like movie stars. Now the girls all get prettier at closing time. When the change starts taking place, puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of those backstreet bars. Hey, hey. I don't mean to criticize the girls at all, 'cause I'm no Robert Redford, even Overhaul. We all picture in our minds a girl that looks just right. Now ain't it funny, ain't it strange, way a man's opinions change when he starts to face that lonely night. Now the girls all get prettier at closing time. Now they all began to look like movie stars. Now the girls all get prettier at closing time. When the change starts taking place, there's a glow on every face of the fallen angels of those backstreet bars. Woo!
Mickey, you're something else.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you.
Boy, I love the honky-tonk sound we're getting on the piano on this show. And if you missed our opening number, which was Dynamite, where we had your singing partner into it, I thought we would repeat it for the late viewers, all right? At least another number with Gary Stewart.
I would love to.
All right, let's call back in Gary Stewart and have him join Mickey Gilley. Is that all right?
Thank you, Ralph. Well, I said, Lordy, 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 Miss Claudie, girl, you sure were looking good to me. Please don't excite me, I'm in misery.
Well, I give you all my money, but you just don't treat the boy right. Like a ball, everybody don't come home till late at night.
I'm gonna tell my mama, girl, what you're doing to me. I'm gonna tell everybody, Lord, I'm in a misery. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Bye-bye, baby. I won't be here no more. Goodbye, little darling. Down the road I go.
Let's take it out.
I said bye, bye-bye, baby. I won't be home no more. Goodbye, little darling. Down the road I go.
Minnie, I asked you to come on this show and co-host, and I thought you did a marvelous job. I enjoyed your interview with Mickey and Gary over here.
Thank you so much, and let me come back here.
I will. You're
Thank
a
you.
marvelous person.
Thank you.
Miss Margo Smith, I thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And Gary Stewart and Mickey Gilley, we thank you for being our guest. And we'll say so long for this week, and we'll see you next week on Pop Goes the Country.